Hi, Cancer. This is a general reading for the sign of Cancer. If you have Cancer anywhere in your birth chart, please know that there is a message in this reading for you. Or if you were drawn to this reading, there is a message here for you. Spirit does work in wonderful and amazing ways like that. When there is something in a message for you, it will find you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Cancer. Cancer, August 31st also brings in a full moon in the sign of Pisces. This is also a super blue moon. What a beautiful moon to usher one month in and another month out. This super moon in Pisces will have us all feeling sensitive and super hyper to the perspective of our surroundings. We may be feeling a little bit insecure and we may be tempted to be passive. What that is, Cancer, is Spirit is asking us to turn to spiritual growth, turn inwards and seek spiritual growth, and to really tap into our imaginations, our wonderful, beautiful imaginations. Also, Cancer, Venus goes stable starting on the 3rd, and we're all looking forward to that, aren't we, Cancer? Ooh, and look, we have this beautiful underlying card as the foundation, the basis of this reading. And so when I look at that world card, I just see all the wonderful things and that the planet, that the world, that this life has to offer us, and being able to do a beautiful dance with everything that the universe brings into us. Let's see how that plays into this reading. Let me just make sure that everything's focused in so you can see get a good look at these cards. There we go. Do a quick little zoom. Thank you for that, Cancer. And let's see what we have going on here in your professional life, in your work life, in your public life. What are we turning away from? And what are we moving to? And what are we... Okay, beautiful cards here. I love that Magician card here. That Magician card tells me that you have everything that you need to succeed in your work life, in your professional life, in your career life. It's just new. It's just in the beginning stages, or your skill sets need to be just developed, but they are there. There is a project or something that you've been wanting to implement or change. You've been wanting to change the way that something has been done. Something, the way things were done, some system, an old system, an outdated system, an outdated process needs to be changed, or you've been considering and wanting to implement that change. And you have really been looking forward to this. You are really forward thinking in this. And you have a lot of interest in that. And it is a change or something that really plays into your skill set, really plays into making a process or making a situation easier and much simpler to manage. but you're having a hard time getting others to share your interest. And I think at this time, it's just you're not able to find the words to communicate to others how this process would be beneficial to them, or why this process would be beneficial to them, or this change is meeting a little bit of resistance. Cancer, it's okay to stay focused in on the changes that you would like to bring about, but don't force that change at this time. Let those that you're wanting to help, or let those involved in this situation come to that realization on their own. At this time, it's almost coming across as pressure to them. And by taking a little bit of that pressure off of them, they're a little bit more inclined to move the direction that you would like to see this change make, or the direction of this change. And let's see what we have going on in your private life, in your home life, in your family life. Close friends, partnerships. Look at that, beautiful. A lot of cups, a lot of emotions, a lot of stability. When I see that Temperance card, I just see that Temperance card is about alchemy. And finding a balance between the seen and the unseen, and using the seen and the unseen to get the results, or to create the environment that we would like to have created, and the stability. You are ready. You are ready to face a situation head on. A situation that you have been experiencing in your home life, in your house, in your home. And you have been wanting to bring that balance and that harmony back into your home life. And it is going to require you, thank you, Spirit, it is going to require you to be patient. And it is about two people coming together. And it's a person, fire and water. A person that has learned to trust their intuition. A person that has learned to master their environment through their intuition. And then on the other hand, the other person has learned to master their feelings and their emotions. And through their feelings and emotions, that's how they are able to master the environment. And it is the coming together of these two, the blending of these two, the alchemy between the seen and the unseen. And so we have one that is trusting the unseen, we have one that is trusting the seen, and they're beautifully stable and capable in that. And it's bringing those two thoughts, bringing those two ideas together, and finding a mixture and finding a balance that will bring you in the long-term solution that you are looking for. And that is mastering the world. That is mastering the world. Everything, the seen and the unseen. Final thoughts, final messages for the sign of Cancer. Look, we have that beautiful, wonderful Strength card, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords. And that stability. If you are the Queen of Swords here, and so the Queen of Swords, even though there is a woman pictured on that card, that doesn't necessarily mean that this is a woman, or this doesn't necessarily mean that this is a man. It's the essence, the feeling of that person. And so with this person that is more intuitive and more trusting the unseen, whether this would be you or the person that is trusting the seen, and the emotions, trusting that, whichever, you know, we can bless our home, we can bless property with an offering of thanksgiving with pipe tobacco. With pipe tobacco. And I don't mind doing that in my yard once a year, and under a beautiful blue moon would be a wonderful time to do that to your home or to your property. You can go right out in the yard underneath of that wonderful full moon and just make a blessing to all four directions with pipe tobacco. Your neighbors don't need to know what you're up to. Hopefully they're all in bed sleeping under that beautiful full moon. And you know, under that full moon is a good time to put your crystals out. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Cancer. Thank you, Cancer. You have a blessed week.